I'm Paul Rentz. Last year, I think it was last year or last winter, we were studying the book of Mark in our Sunday school class. And a while later, I don't know why, I came back to chapter 5 and I realized I had some questions that I hadn't answered during that time. You see, chapter 5 opens with the disciples landing on the shore of the Gerasenes. And as soon as Jesus and the disciples get out of the boat, here comes this madman running down from the hill. He's naked, he's cut up, he's been cutting himself with stones, so he's just covered with sores. He might even have pieces of broken chain on his arms. And here's the 3 questions I came up with that just puzzled me. How does he know this is Jesus? Why is he coming to Jesus and pleading for mercy? I mean, the people in town couldn't bind him. And finally, why didn't he just run away? Then I realized, well, those last 2 questions are really answered by the first one. He knows it's Jesus, and he knows the authority that's there. Then I remembered back to chapter 4, which we'd studied the week before, and realized that, this is right after the disciples had come across the Sea of Galilee. They had faced that storm. They woke up Jesus, pleading with him to help him. Fishermen were afraid of dying. It must have been a nasty, nasty storm. So he calms the storm. And the disciples are kind of puzzled, and they're thinking, who is this man that even the wind and the waves obey him? But this madman knows. That's the paradox here. He knows who Jesus is. He knows the authority that he has, and he comes and pleads for mercy. And we find out that it's the demons in him that are driving him, and they plead for mercy and ask to be put into these pigs, and here's 2,000 pigs that go in. Their name is Legion, which would be 6,000, so thousands of demons, and they're pleading for mercy from Jesus. Well, they're granted that, and they go off in the pigs, and of course this is a big commotion in town, and this area that nobody would go in, and unfortunately that's where the disciples landed. Right after the storm, here they are landing where this crazy guy is. And they come to see what in the world is going on. And there is this man that they recognize as this crazy guy. Now he's sitting there clothed, he's sitting there calmly, and he's listening to Jesus. Yes, Jesus has calmed another storm. And so as we go to communion this morning, I just wanted us to think of Jesus, our Savior, but our storm calmer in all situations. We think of the craziness in the Middle East and things that are happening in our lives. But Jesus is there to calm our storms.